Hello. So today we are doing a natural look, but this time we're going with a more pinky look than the last time. So my face is already prepped. I am just going to grab my makeup and then let's get started. Okay, I'm back. So again, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation and my color is 102 Fair Porcelain. Not an exact shade, but as good as it's gonna get for now. So again, put some on your wrist and dab it in with a beauty blender on your forehead and well all over your face. Okay, so I finished that. Yeah, pardon my hair. It's kind of all over the place today, but it is what it is. If you have excess, I just kind of put it back in the jar. You can also get a makeup wipe, and then I will just like grab a tissue or something and just rub it out. Okay, so one final do-over just to make sure that everything is blended. Okay, next I'm taking my concealer. Un momento. Okay, so it's in Fair. I'm pretty sure I said CoverGirl last time. I feel like I want to say Cover All. The label kind of, yeah, there's nothing on here. So again, you want to put it triangles under your eyes, a bit here, down your nose, a stripe, your chin, Cupid's bow. I do my smile lines and my contour, but that's completely up to you. Also put it over my eyelids, so now that I look crazy, you're going to want to blend it in, dabbing with the Beauty Blender. Okay, so now we are nice and concealed. So next, we're gonna take, oh, you know what I forgot? This Poreless Putty Primer. I love this stuff, and I can't believe I forgot to put it on my face. You're supposed to put it on before you put your makeup on. Go figure. I might dab some in with the Beauty Blender just to make sure. It just is supposed to help with lasting all day. So very quickly, I'm just gonna take like a couple dabs of this and try to blend it in. Okay, so what I did is completely, like, not recommended. You're definitely supposed to put that on before, but I forgot it in the other video, too. Dang. This stuff's really good. Just trust me. Okay. Okay, so now that we have that, setting powder. 1 second. Okay. Here's what I'm using for my setting powder. Sorry, I'm like all over the place. I have somewhere to be. So we got our Marc Jacobs, and this is the translucent finish line powder in Invisible, and you are just going to take a big fluffy brush, shabam, and dip it in, and then just go to town on your face. Okay, so now that we have that completed, I'm looking for everything. We have our Don't Be Afraid to Dazzle Tarte palette. It's a contour and highlight palette. I'm using the contour. Yeah, I don't think it has a shade name, but this is the palette that it's in. And then, where you would typically contour, blend upwards, tragus to about the end of your eyebrow. This will mess up your hair. Okay. Now we're going to contour the nosy nose, and I use this Sonia Kachek, I don't know if I'm saying it right, I'm so sorry. But I'm using this little mini crease brush, and I'm just contouring my nose from the base of my brow all the way down to in those little, like this part of the nostrils. Okay, so now it looks very harsh like this. Take that same beauty blender and dab to blend it in. And voila. So, next, I'm taking a bronzer. It's the Shimmer Mocha Havana by Lancome. It is completely not necessary to use this, but since I am pale, I like to have a little bit more of a bronzier look to my face so that I look more alive. Okay, there we go. And this shade is actually a blush, but for me, it's more of a bronzer. Okay, next, I am going to use blush. And it is the Romantic Rose by Milani. Putting those just on the apples of those cheeks. Cute. And as you all know, I like to put on a second blush. Give me 1 second. So I use Blushing Treasure by Lancome. It is a gold pinky tone. Looks like that. So swirl those on the apples of your cheeks. Beautiful. Okay, next I am going to focus on the brows. Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in Auburn. Comes with the spoolie on the end. So again, brush up, brush down, brush up, and brush down. And then it creates the little arch that I like in my brow. And then I roll this up and I just flick upwards and fill in the brow. Sorry. Okay, so here's what they look like. If you mess up, no big deal. It's totally fine if your eyebrows are sisters and not twins. Just remember that. So, next, I am going to take the Natural Lust palette by Too Faced, like we used in the last video. And I'm taking my Sephora crease brush. If a girl can find it, here we go. And I'm taking the Take the Cake color. It is a light pink color. And I'm just putting that all over my crease. Also, just to save on time, I'm putting it underneath with the same brush. Like right underneath the lash line. So it's really up to you how you want the eyeshadow to be shaped. I like to have like a slight, like a triangular cat shape. I just think that works best for my eye shape and my face. Everybody's completely different. Some people like the more circular eye look. It also is completely up to you how high you put your eyeshadow. I like to have mine like very close to my brow bone. Sorry, there is a hair. There we go. So next, I'm taking the Naked 3 Urban Decay palette, and I'm dipping into the color Limit. It's another pinky color. Just going right underneath that color. I mean like over top, but leaving some of that shade still poking out. I'm putting it underneath as well with a different brush. Give me 1 second. If you don't like how this looks also, like I went in that Take the Cake color again, and I'm just going to put it over top. Just creating more depth and having that color pop more. I am now taking the Naked Honey brush, it comes with that palette, and I'm using this smudge brush, taking not the smudge brush, the fluffy crease brush, going into that Limit color, putting it under, there's a hair, putting it under, shabam. Okay, next, I'm taking the Nooner color right here. It's like a dark pinky shade, dark pinky. Taking the Sephora crease brush again, and going like right in the the eye socket part, like right in the crease, right here. And then taking that smudge brush from the Naked Honey brush and dipping into that same shade, going right on my lash line. Nice. And now, if you want to blend it even more, take your crease brush that you've been using and just wipe off any product that was on it on your arm or paper towel, and just blend it in. Okay, now we are almost done here. Just a quick little bit. So I am taking this angled brush that's a little bit thicker, going into the Natural Lust palette again, and going into All Tied Up, putting that right on the brow bone. Taking my ring finger, going into that same shade, putting it in the inner corners. Shabam. Shabam. Okay, next, for the lids, taking a eyeshadow brush. I'm using the Sephora eyeshadow brush, and I'm taking this Too Faced chocolate bonbons palette. It's a little bit like cracked from wear and tear of traveling, so I'm going into the Satin Sheets color. It looks like that on the brush. It's like a champagne-y color, and you're gonna just put that on the lip. So it's kind of like goldy. I think it's real cute. So, I also have Love Spark here in the Natural Lust palette, and it's like some fine glitter. I like to put that over as well. Cute. So now, for the hold on 1 second. Lashes time. So, how are you gonna do? Curl your lashes at the top. Sorry, there was a knock on my door. So I am now going into mascara, and I'm using the Lash Sensational by Maybelline New York, and it is waterproof, and I think the color is just black. I know there's different colors like jet black or blackest black, brown. I think mine is just called black. Not too sure though, but all you're gonna do how you would typically, and then I usually like to like ruffle my brush up and over to the left, over to the right, and that just makes it appear thicker. Look at the difference. I mean, I even still have some leftover mascara from yesterday on, just because makeup wipes don't always get rid of all of that. Okay, anyway. Girl. Lower lash time. Cute. Okay, so after that is done, moving on to lipstick. So, just like in the brown Natural Look makeup, I use the Love It Cream by Lancome. It's this pinky shade. I use the Rimmel London, this light pink lip gloss. I don't have a name for it. So sorry. Okay, let me look for this. Okay, so I found it. It is the L'Oreal lip liner. Unsure of the shade, but again, that brown pinky tone. I can do swatches in like a different video for specific palettes as well, to kind of go over their pigmentation and everything, because I have so many, but we can do that another time. So line the Cupid's bow and follow your natural line. Sometimes I will overline just a little bit. My lips are already prepared with Vaseline so that it's not chapped. Sometimes I'll use like lip sugar. Just depends on if you have it or not. Okay, so now that our lip liner is on and I look kind of crazy, we are going to put on that lipstick and just fill it in. There we go. Lip gloss time. And just put it on top. cute. Now, I am moving on to highlighter because that is my absolute favorite. If I can find my highlighter brush. 1 second. Okay, so I have legitimately so many different highlighters, but just for this look, this is like my absolute favorite though. It's the Too Faced one. I don't know what this is called, Diamond Light or something. I don't remember, but we're just gonna dip in with a, this is a concealer brush by Lancome, but I use it as a highlighting brush just because it's fluffy and goes on really nice. So put it on those cheekbones. I go above the brow. Nose. Chin. So there's that. I might add some pink in there too, like a pink highlight. Okay, so I'm gonna use this Gravitron by Kat Von D. It's the Metal Crush highlight, and I know it looks yellow, but it has a pink shift to it, and it actually comes on pink. So it's like really creamy. I found that this like doesn't stay on too well, but I like to like put it under or on top, and I feel like that kind of stays. Sorry, it's just like a really pretty color though. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so this is the finished look. I can't really go outside to show it right now, but I'll try like different angles. So it looks like that. Maybe I could go outside real quick. But before we do that, setting spray, Urban Decay All Nighter. You know what else I forgot? I can't believe I keep doing this. Oh, I used it in the last video. It's the e.l.f. eyelid primer in the color Sheer, and that just helps with making everything stick. But I use concealer on top as a precaution anyways, because I always forget steps, like all the time. So, all-nighter. And you should be good to go. That is the finished look. I will take you outside just to show you. So instead of going outside, this lighting looks nice.